Hello, explorers. Welcome back. So, this week I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go a little more in depth with the budgeting aspect of things. I've been asked a lot how I decide how much is going into each envelope. And I think this will address that. And I think this will also address a few other questions that I've gotten. So, let's go ahead and jump right in. So, this is the Baddies and Budgets Neutral Planner. I love it. So, right now I'm under budget planning for week 3. Up here, we're just going to put that it's Paycheck. We're going to put the amount. It is very hard for me to write straight up like this, so excuse that. Oh man, I forgot to write down how much it was. So it was 2,898. So that was the total of my husband's check, because it did have a holiday on it. 2,898. Ooh, my handwriting when I'm writing like that is terrible. So then down here, I put all of my bills. Because I am not ahead on my bills, my bills are just paid when they're due. So all of these bills did have to come out of this check. I leave my bill money in the account. So the total for the bills due out of this check is 1324.95. So now I'm going to take that, subtract it from his check total to give me what we have remaining, which is 1573 and 89 cents. We are paid bi-weekly though, so this needs to last us for 2 weeks. So now I'm actually going to split this in half so that I give half of it to this week and half of it to next week. So what we're actually budgeting with this week is $787. So this is the amount now that I get to budget with. All of my bills are paid. That's what's left over. Normally I do not have that much left over, but this is not a mortgage check. So now I'm going to come over here and we have our sinking funds. I actually skip around a little bit. I don't do sinking funds next. I do my cash envelopes, because those are the highest priority. So for cash envelopes, we have gas, groceries, takeout, mom and dad spending, home necessities, personal care, and then 2 other little categories that I will talk about. For gas, we did fill up last week, so we're not going to need anything this week. Groceries, we're going to do the $225. Takeout is getting $50 again. Mom and dad spending, we are each going to get $15. And honestly, we end up using that for things that the kids need. So it's more like a miscellaneous fund than it really is mom and dad spending. But, so then home needs is not getting anything. Personal care is getting 15. I still have not gotten my nails done, and my son needs a haircut. Mortgage. So here's the 2 ones. I'll come back to these. I will come back to those in just a minute. So now when we purchased our home, my sister did lend us a little bit of money to help us with our cash to close, because houses are outrageous. So I am paying her back. So we are going to allot $20 to debt to pay towards my sister, which leaves us with $2,880 remaining. And so so that's what we're going to do there. Now I'm going to go back to my sinking funds and start putting in what I normally put in here. So Lennox, as usual, is going to get $2. Wrigley is going to get $2. Lennox's birthday is going to get $10. And I think that is all that I'm stuffing right here. So after doing all of this, I have some money left over. Because, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. I forgot to turn off the pen. All right, so we're going to go back here. And right here where it has mortgage and HOA, since this check has so much left over after filling all the necessities, I'm going to take a chunk of it out to put towards when my mortgage is due. I can't put up half each check because I mean, I don't have enough left over in this check to be able to put up half, but I want to put up something so that when the mortgage is due and I have to pay it with that check, I'm not left with just $200. So this paycheck, we are going to allot $300 to mortgage. And then since my HOA and my trash are paid quarterly and they're already paid, I have 3 months to be able to save up for the next payment. So what I'm going to do is, they're paid separately, but I'm just going to combine the total and put $42 in that envelope. So that brings us a total in our cash envelopes to $662, which leaves $125 remaining to budget with after I put the $20 towards my sister, towards my debt. That leaves me with, so the total here is 20. Total remaining is still that. That leaves me with 105 to budget with. So now let's go back to the sinking funds. After doing the 2 for Lennox, 2 for Wrigley, 10 for Lennox's birthday, we have, that is a total of $14 that we're putting into sinking funds. Where did I go wrong on this? I'm not really certain. Okay. But it should leave us with $91 left over. I jump around a lot when I do this. Just because. Oh, that's why. Okay. So we have 105 left over. January monthly challenge. The last video I said that we were halfway through the January monthly challenge and we were halfway through the month, so it was perfect. I wasn't taking into consideration that our first January check didn't come until the second week of January. So really we were behind. This is the last week of January, and then I need to be working on the February monthly challenge. So I am gonna go ahead and put enough in there to complete the January monthly challenge, which is $40. And the 100 envelope challenge, I'm going to do envelope number 51, which leaves me a total of $91 going into extra savings, which means I have $14 left over. And then that $14 is what's going into my sinking funds right here. So now if we were to add all of that up, which I don't have a calculator on me right now, but if we were to add up the sinking funds, the cash envelopes, the debt, and the extra savings, we're going to get a grand total of $787, which is exactly what we want, meaning we have 0 remaining, which is exactly what we want because this is a zero-based budget, meaning every dollar has a purpose and has a place where it belongs. So now that we have this done, we can actually get into stuffing these. To answer questions on, because I guess I didn't really address like how I decide how much goes in each one. Once I figure out how much we have left over after paying bills, then I kind of first look at my cash envelopes and decide, okay, I know I need $225 for groceries. I know we want $50 for takeout. The very next thing I did was put $300 towards the mortgage. And then the $42 towards HOA and trash. Those were like things that had to be done. Then I looked at what I had left over and I was kind of like, okay, we don't need gas. That was easy. We don't need to put any more in home needs right now. So really it's just putting the amounts in there based off what you have, how much you have left over, what the priorities are. It's a priority for me to make sure I'm putting at least $10 into Lennox's birthday every single week. So once I do all of the ones that are absolutely necessary and priority, then I kind of look at what I have left over and decide where I want it to go. So it's not so much like everybody's is going to be different. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, to explain how I come up with those numbers because it's really just a lot of erasing and moving around and just deciding what my needs are for that week. Or if like for home maintenance, we know we need filters for the house. Those are $100. So I know I need to be putting a little bit in there every week. So now let's go to the wallet. Yeah, we'll do this first. Guys, I have been at the county clerk's office since 7 a.m. this morning. Oh my gosh. Remember last week when I couldn't get the lid on? Well, yeah, now it won't come off. We have been at the county clerk's office since 7 a.m. It is now 3:04. Trying to get our, or not even trying, but applying for our passports. So much change this week. So, as I make a mess everywhere. Trying to get or applying for our passports. Like, why is it so difficult to apply for passports? I live in Vegas, and apparently the county clerk's office is the only place that takes walk-ins for passports. And you can make appointments with the post office. They're the only other place that does them. However, the post office only does passport, they only make appointments up to 4 weeks out. And I checked every single post office. Like, I didn't care how far I was going to have to drive. I checked cities over. Every single post office was completely booked up for the next 4 weeks, and you can't book beyond that. So that was not an option. So then I was like, okay, I went to the county clerk's office 3 times this week. And every time I went there, there was a sign outside that said they were full for passports for the day. So apparently they open at 8 a.m. and they cut the line off at 85 people. Well, today we decided, you know what? We're going to get up. We're going to be there at 7. We got there at 7, and at 7:45 they cut the line. Like, they weren't even open yet, and they had already cut the line off. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, now that I've chitter-chattered enough, let's see. What are we doing? Grocery. Grocery has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 left over. You guys, I have to be honest. We really had like 40 left over, maybe even more. But we went over our takeout budget this week, and so we took from grocery. It was just really cold this week, and I had no desire to cook. I just really did not. Gas. We got gas at a really good price. So we have gas left over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so there's 10 left over in gas. Let me rearrange this. It only took $45 to fill up our tank, and we were on like no gas left. So let's see. Takeout, like I said, we went over our takeout budget big time. Like, it was not good this week. Mom spending, I think one of the kids needed something. Dad spending, yeah. Personal care, we haven't touched it. House needs, I bought a Starbucks cup at Target, so I took it from house needs. And then that's it for this one. So let's start stuffing. Oh, I didn't even pull out the money. You guys, I am not joking. I am such a mess. All right, let's see. How much we should have $787. However, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be off. And I know why, so it's okay. 1, 2, 3. 354, 455, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, 700, 710, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 89, 90, 91. So 791, there is a reason for that. And I knew that ahead of time that it was going to be over. And that's fine. Alrighty. So, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm not a morning person at all. I was up until 4 a.m., which is pretty normal for me. And then I had to be up at 6. Did I didn't even move them. I swear. Oh my gosh. This is not my day. I probably shouldn't have done a video today, but I really just wanted to get it done because I have to film the collab Paycheck video right after this. My kids decided to start fighting halfway through the video. So I have to redo it. And I think they were fighting over, like, Nickelodeon, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. Let's see. Here, what are we doing? Get your life together, girl. Get your life together. All right. Grocery. $2.25. And I'm doing this in 50s because hundreds were just not good. 50, 100, 50, 200. I had been doing it in hundreds, and I always need change for different categories. So I'm like, you know what? Grocery is going to be where when I need to make change. So $2.25 in there. Takeout is getting, gas is not getting anything, which I'm probably going to regret that because we did fill up, but we've done a lot of driving this week, and my husband picked up an overtime shift. So he's going to be driving again. Takeout, 50. Let's see. Mom spending is getting 15, and maybe this week I'll actually get to spend it on myself. But probably not. One of the kids will need something that I didn't account for. I should give them their own spending things. But it is what it is. It's fine. I don't need anything. Dad's spending is also getting $10. Again, he didn't get to spend his this week either. The kids did. Okay. Personal care is getting another 15, and maybe I will finally go take Wrigley to get a haircut. Alright, so 10 and a 5. So now personal care should have 30 in it. 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. And to be honest, I don't know when I'm going to go get my nails done. I just have not been in the mood. It has been cold in Vegas, and when it's cold, I just shut down and don't want to do anything. So you guys might be looking at my grown-out nails for a while. House needs, I'm actually not putting anything in there, which is really dumb because I've been using it. But whatever. So this is the bills one. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this in another video, but this is just the cover. But this is so that whatever I'm able to take from each check to put up towards the mortgage until we can get to half each time. This is where I'm going to put it. HOA and trash, just because those are due quarterly, so I have 3 months to save up for them. So we are putting $300 in mortgage, 1, 2, and 3. So that'll go right there. HOA and trash, I was going to separate them, so I made 2 cards, and then it's got my due dates on them. But I decided I didn't want to deal with like the change and stuff, so I figured it was better just to combine them and pay them out of the same fund. So I'm just going to put it behind. Oh, and that is 42. So then next week I'll put another 300 towards the mortgage so that the following paycheck, I've already saved up 600 towards it. My mortgage is 2,300. So it's not anywhere near half of it, but it's something and it will help out. And that is it for this binder. Okay, let's see. What are we doing next? I don't know. Why can I not think? You guys, this is so bad. I should not have made a video today. Let alone the fact that I need to make 2. Okay, so we have Lennox's birthday is getting its usual $10. So now she has 30 towards her birthday. And I actually might be partnering. She's decided she wants to do Legoland for her birthday. And I am a Legoland media partner, so I'm hoping we can get something towards the hotel. We have Legoland passes, so that's not going to cost us anything. Lennox's savings is getting $2, and if you watched my short little video that I put out, she did put money in here. Oh yeah. So that's the $2 being put in, but I also owed it $2 because I shorted it the other day. Yeah. I shorted it the other day, so. Now she has 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. We're not counting the $1 bill because this is just $1 of her own that she had. That she wanted to put in there. So, and then Wrigley is getting the same $2 and he will have the same amount in his. And this is actually where it got messed up, is their savings. So there might be money left over at the end that I need to come back and put in their savings. Sadari is not getting anything. Medical. I think I was supposed to put money in medical. I keep forgetting it, but I didn't allot any money for it. Car maintenance. Home maintenance still has 30 in it. We have not touched it. This is a new envelope. So this is our absolute favorite restaurant in Vegas. It's called Chubby Cattle. It is a hot pot style restaurant. However, you guys, I am bougie, and when we go there, it costs us like $150 for just my husband and I to eat there. Sometimes more. So this is definitely a sort of sinking fund for us. I think the way that I want to fill this one is anything we don't spend in takeout each week will roll into this. And maybe that will get me to stop buying takeout every week because I really want to go. We have not been in a while. It's one of those places that because it's so expensive, we usually only go for like my birthday, his birthday, our anniversary. Somehow we missed our anniversary this year. I was sick on my birthday, so we haven't been in a long time. Back to school is not getting anything. Christmas is not getting anything. So that is it for those binders. Or for that binder, I should say. And now, why do I have so much money left over? Oh, I did not make an envelope for it. I need to put $20 up for my debt, which is my sister. However, if you saw my TikTok video, I did make her these savings challenge envelopes that she wanted. So for right now, I'm just going to put the money that I'm saving for her in this. And then, yeah, I think she'd like that. So I'll just put it in the envelope that I made for her. So $20 towards what I owe my sister. And then we'll just put those to the side. So now we have 60, 80, 92, 94 left, and then 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 28 left from cash envelopes last week. Let me see. So we've got 28 left, 94 left. And this is kind of where I just wing it and figure out where I want to put things. So let's pull out the savings challenge binder. And our January savings challenge. This is, like I said, the last week of January, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this off and put in $40 to complete it. I finally made an envelope for it. You guys should be so proud of me. Finally made an envelope for it and got in its own binder. And I can't wait to show you guys the February one. So I'm not going to count this right now because I will do a video on the January monthly update next week, and we'll just count it then. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so we've officially completed our very first savings challenge, and it feels good. I'm very, very proud of that one. Okay, so that is done. And so now we have 51 or 54 left here and 28 left here. I'm going to do envelope number 51 because that's what I had budgeted for. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 1. Why is it like this? I know exactly why it's like this. I put the $50 bill in gas, and I meant to put change in gas. But you know what? I'm actually going to put the change in grocery instead and take a 50 out of grocery. Yeah. So we're putting 50 in grocery, and we're taking a 50 out of grocery. So like I said, I'm always needing change, and so I usually come to the grocery envelope to make change, and I don't always have it. So 51, let's find the envelope. 51. They're getting bigger, you guys. They are getting bigger. I'm getting better at this. All right. Come on. Oh. Okay, well, I just ripped that envelope. But that's fine. It's fine. It works. 51. So we officially have 3 envelopes. And right now I'm just doing the biggest number that I can do. Once some of those bigger numbers are gone, then I will be able to stuff more than one number at a time. But right now I want to knock out the biggest number that I possibly can. So I know it looks like we have $3 left. We don't. This is where I said I knew there was going to be extra. This actually needs to go in Wrigley's savings. And then I still owe Wrigley's savings $10 because I messed up and took $10 too little out of the bank. So I knew it was going to be messed up. Because if you remember from the TikTok video that Lennox did of stuffing her savings, the kids do have, I have 2 Instagram accounts. One is my primary, bria.snyder, where I post all of my travel content. And then we have magically.bria, which is kind of the kids account. Really, they love doing videos, and they're always asking me to post them, and they don't like putting them on my main page, so I put them on that page. And then anything that they earn from Reels, I split between them. Last month, it was $26, so they each got an additional $13, and they chose to put them in their savings. So that is that. So now we still have the 28 left over. What am I going to do with this? Let's put some, because we haven't put anything in this binder in a while. This is my bill savings binder. Let's put some money in here. Except, what do I want to put in here? I have no idea. Let's see. You know what? We're going to put 20 towards my car payment. And we'll do black. So $20 towards my car payment. And there's the 20. And then we have $8 left over, so let's see, what can we stuff? I could put into Geico, however, I think we're going to switch to Progressive because I called to get a quote. I actually called Geico after getting a quote from Progressive, and Progressive's is like $40 cheaper a month for the exact same coverage. Like, even Geico was like, yeah, we can't beat that, and those are the coverages are the exact same. So I might switch. So I don't want to really mess with that one right now. Actually, yes, I do. This is where I'm going to put it because if we switch, I want to be able to pay the 6 month up front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to be able to pay the 6 month up front because they Progressive gives a discount if you pay your 6 month premium. Geico didn't offer that to us. They told us they couldn't. So that is where I want to put it. And we have $3 left over. So let's put it in water because that's exactly how much one water drop is. And so now that's colored in. And I realized I did not color in an icon for Geico. So I'll make a new tracker once we switch. But for right now, I just made the Geico payment today, so I don't want to switch yet. It's actually going to lower my homeowner's insurance too because we bundle. And the homeowner's insurance was cheaper, the car insurance was cheaper, and the coverage was actually better. So that is that. I am all done for today. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, you follow, and hit the bell icon so that you are notified every time that I upload a new video. Until next time, bye.